So, greetings, brothers, in the men's work family from the NKP, Band of Brothers, Journeyman. Blessings to you all. I wanted to let you know about something that occurred to me many years ago when I did the Beyond the Hero and listened to the metaphor of Parsifal. And if you're familiar with that metaphor, that story, then you'll know that Parsifal's father, Garumet, has a child, two children, one with Queen Belikani in Zazamank, as it's called in the book. Now, Zazamank is obviously in Africa, Northern Africa, I think. And they have a son called Firfis, who's described as being half black and half white, and in some stories as being mixed race. So that's all that's said until Firfis meets Parsifal later on, when Parsifal is well on his way to becoming the Grail Knight, or when he's already attained it, if I recall, the Holy Grail. So I was really interested in what happened to this boy. And I couldn't find anything anywhere, so I wrote it myself. I wrote the story called The Trials of Mai the Moor by Baraka the Moor of the Sefua dynasty of Kanem Bornu, whose ancestry went back to a time that some claim may even have had mystical origins. The history of Kanem Bornu is a real history. It actually did exist. And so did the Sefua dynasty. And this is where I have located the story of Mai the Moor, who loses his family in a war situation and is enslaved in a mine, but finds redemption through compassion and trust. But in order to get there, has to go through many battles. This is something that I would love to share with you all. I am a storyteller, and I do perform, I do workshops. I bring groups together and take them through the process. So it would be good to sit down with some of you and work out how that might happen in a situation in which we're training men or boys in various ways, but using storytelling, because that is the key aspect of the facilitation that I do, which is what I would call expertise in what I'm offering. So please get back to me and let's take the discussion forward. I'm not sure exactly who to address this to, like which specific person. So I'm sending it to MKP, sending it to Band of Brothers, I'm sending it to Journeyman and Pathways to Ventures, who I already do some of this work with actually. So yes, people, it will be great to be back in the mix, working with the boys in the way that we do. I have kept up the men's work, although it's been mainly situated and focused on African Caribbean young boys in Haringey and the surrounds through an organisation that works specifically with African Caribbean young men. Looking forward to working with everybody else again as well. So I'm Shola Adebi, aka Luminous Dragon, loving the work that is being done, glad to be part of the work and hoping to hear from you soon. You can get me on Facebook, Shola Story. You can email me info@narrativemindfulness.com, or you can message me, private message me, and we'll take it from there. All right, looking forward to hearing from some of you soon. Hashima.